Hello everyone, welcome to Carrie's Crochet and Craft. This is video number 3 on my last shopping trip to Joann's. It closes tomorrow, May 22. Today is May 21, Wednesday. And I have done 2 other videos on the yarn that I got the first time and then all the other stuff that I got the second time. And I forgot to mention in my last video, well, I mentioned in the first one about how the line, maybe it was the second one, how the line when I went through the first time with the yarn, I pushed my boxes right up to the next in line and waited just a little bit, and then it was my turn to go. Okay, so I took all my yarn out to the van, and I thought, I haven't seen the rest of the store. What if there's more stuff that I need for really, really, really cheap? And so I went back in and I started looking at all the fabric and everything else. That time, however, I mean, we're talking not very long. That time there was a line all the way, you know how they curve it around. So they have the line that's the cash registers here, and then the line starts here where you wait, and you wait down this long section here, and then it was down the main aisle and like almost to the second row back, right? Super long. But luckily, as I mentioned in my other one, I had friends to talk to as I was waiting in line, but it was quite a long wait. And I was getting hungry because I hadn't really eaten lunch. Maybe a little bit thirsty. I'm a little bit thirsty now too. So after I finally got through line and paid, and I left because I was hungry. I needed to get some food. So I went to the Safeway across the road, grabbed a Dr. Pepper, grabbed some croissants, and then there were some deals on some other food, so I got a couple of other things there too. Then I had to go to Cascade Ranch and Home, which is just a few stores down, because I needed some more chicken feed and chicken scratch for my chickens. So I went over there and got that. And then, I mean, this is all right across the road from Joann, okay? So then I thought, I wonder if they still have more yarn. Because there were a lot of people in there that were dragging boxes around with lots of yarn in them. And I thought, I wonder if there's a long line. Ugh. I had to go right by Joann's on my way home, okay? So, I mean, it's all right there. But I could go this way and go the highway and go that way, or I can go this way and go the back roads. And that's the way I usually go. I like to go the back roads home. And so, but, you know, in that case, I'd have to turn down the road and go right by Joann's again, all right? This is the same day, just a little bit while later, right? So I turned left, and I'm like, oh, you know, there's not a huge amount of cars there. So I'm like, okay, I'll pull into the parking lot, and I'll drive by the doors, and if I see a line, then I'm not going to stop. I don't want to wait in that long of a line again. So, but if there's not a line, then I'll go in. So I drove by, hardly anybody in line. I couldn't even see a line. Definitely not out, you know, and down the aisle. So I'm like, okay, I will stop again, because 22 cents, 48 cents, 18 cents a skein. I mean, who can refuse? So I went in again. So this is my 3rd shopping trip in one day. But at these prices, I couldn't help it. If I'm making things to sell and I can get yarn for this price, I mean, there's no question that I had to go in again since there was no line. So I went in again, and I only filled up 1 box, but it was about half again a size as the previous boxes that I had. So it was like having half of the amount of yarn that I did the last time. Maybe. So this is my 3rd trip, same day before Joann closes. This is my final, like, I'm not going again unless there's a Joann's in Idaho this weekend that's still open. But ours here is closing. So this was my absolute last trip to my Joann's. And it's kind of sad. I didn't cry today at all though, so that's good. I think I was too excited about the deals that I was getting. Because as I mentioned in the previous 2 videos, if you're just catching this one first before you watch the others, today on the door. So yesterday when I went shopping there with my boys, as I did a previous video on that, the yard was 60% off, and then there was a sign on the door that said 50% additional off after the discount. So I bought blanket yarn for $2.40 yesterday. So I went today and I thought, okay, it's got to be a little bit better since they're closing tomorrow. So I get there and it says 90% off after the discount. And so I paid earlier in the day 48 cents per skein. Yesterday $2.40, today 48 cents. How can I not get more at that price? So I went in again, there's no line, grabbed a box, and there was a lot less yarn this time too. And so I went around and just started grabbing, you know, maybe there was only 2 of one kind left, or, you know, maybe there was more, I wanted to get more of a color. So anyway, this is that trip. So I got this Bernat Blanket Extra. I don't think I have this color. I have several colors of this type of yarn, but I don't have this color. And this will be really cute for making, I think I'm going to just make plushies out of these. I didn't really like the blanket that I started making out of one of them, but I did make what I call mega hens, doing the Mabel chicken pattern, only in super thick yarn. And they were pretty popular at the spring flea market. I sold them for $18, and you know, this is a good deal. So I got these 3. There were only these 3 remaining. And I'm not sure how much I paid for these particular ones. Let me look that up real quick. Because I know, like the blanket yarn, I was paying 48 cents. Some of these it doesn't look like they took the 90% off of. Let's see here. What color is this? So this is the color Silver Steel, and it's a variegated gray. Let's see here. Yeah, so 48 cents for those as well. Okay. Then, when I went earlier, I bought a lot of Plush yarn, and a lot of it was gone by the time I came back. There was still some, so I didn't get a lot of them, but there was only one of this color left, so I grabbed it. And I love this color. I already bought 4 of them earlier in the day. This is Frozen Grapes, so I bought that last one of the Plush. Then they had a baby bear, and I haven't tried the baby bear yet. It's very similar to the Plush, except I would say it's softer. And it's a size 5 weight too. So I got the baby bear in Blue Skies color. So yeah, it just feels a little softer than the Plush does. Feels really nice. So anyway, I got those. Then I got some more blanket yarn. I picked up another one of these. I'd gotten one earlier in burnt mustard. I got 2 of the Big Twist Plush in charcoal, and I got some of these earlier too, but again, I'm going back through and I'm kind of just grabbing like the leftovers of some of these. So that's what some of these are. I grabbed this brown Big Twist Plush. Oops. Yeah, I think I got 2 skeins of this in cardamom. That's a pretty color. It'd make a great color for some kind of critter plushie, right? Horse or bear, maybe. Yeah, that'd be really cute. Okay. Then I got 2 more of this color. I got some earlier today too in my other one. This is Misty Jungle Green. So they still had quite a few of these left when I came through again. Then I just can't refuse this color. I got 2 more of these. Oh, this is the sparkle. I didn't realize I got the sparkle one this time. Sunshine Sparkle. Can you see the sparkle in there? Oh, they're both Sunshine Sparkle. I thought these were both the light lemon yellow, whatever color that I'd gotten before. I didn't realize they were sparkle. I don't mind the sparkle. I already actually have some sparkle. So, that'll be fun to use. I just didn't realize it was the sparkle. And then I got another one of these, pale gray. I got at least one of these earlier. I probably got like 4 of them. I don't know. So I got another one of those. And I got 2 more of this baby denim color of blue. So that's it for the Plush yarns this trip. Then this trip I decided to get a lot of the medium weight, the worsted weight yarn. Just because, you know, it's a really good deal, and there are some things that I want to start making to sell that are for worsted weight yarns. And so I just decided to start kind of stocking up on a nice variety of colors. Because, you know, if I want to do like granny squares but have a nice, you know, selection of colors, I don't have a ton of colors on hand to choose from, so this is going to give me a nice variety. So most of these I tried to get like 2 of each color. This color I actually bought several of, and I bought one earlier today, just one. So I bought 4 this time now of the color cinnamon. I really just it's kind of an orangey brown, and I just really like it. It's showing up really bright on my screen for the camera. It's not, if you're seeing this as a bright color, it's not that bright. It's a lot more muted than what it's showing on my screen anyway. So anyway, 4 cinnamon of the Big Twist value. And I like the Big Twist value versus the Red Heart because it just feels a lot softer. And even than the Karen. It's just softer. As you can see, I got this bright pink. Is this the only bright pink one I got? It looks like it's the only bright pink because I didn't really want a whole lot of the bright pink. But this will be nice for like a nice little pop of color in something. But I don't think I wanted like a whole lot of it. I also got this orange as a nice pop of color too, but again, I didn't want a whole lot of it. This is Varsity Orange. This is Hot Pink. All right, then I got 2 of this pink color, Watermelon. Really like that color. I got 2 of this Titanium Gray. There were several different gray colors. It was kind of funny. Titanium Gray, and then this is Medium Gray. So Titanium Gray and Medium Gray. I got this pretty shade of green that is Jade Green. Love that color. Then this brown color called Toffee. I like to buy brown yarns when I can find them because it doesn't seem like there's sometimes very many good brown yarns. So I grab some brown ones while I can find them. I think I bought one of these earlier. This is Varsity Navy Blue. So now I have 2 more of those. I got some neutrals. Oh, hold on. I need to empty my lap. My lap is getting full here. Okay, remind me that I did those already. So I got some neutrals. I got this right here in cream color. And then this mushroom. Whoops. Mushroom color. Then this is taupe. Ah! I got taupe. So several browns and creams, grays, lots of neutrals. Okay. Then I got a lovely bright color. This is Diva Pink. I don't really think of that as a pink. It's more of a salmon, bright salmon. I don't know. I guess that's a pinky orange, pinky, I don't know. I really wouldn't term that pink, but Diva Pink is what they call it. Okay. Ooh, this one's super soft. mustard. I got 2 of those. 2 of this lovely green, forest green. Looks like I only got 1 of this color in light rose. Might have been the only one of that color. I only see 1 here anyway. Then I got a nice pop of bright tangerine orange. This is orange BRT, orange bright. Then a pink medium rose. To go with the light rose. Medium rose, light rose. Then I got this peachy color, pale peach. Look at that. Then the last color of the smaller skeins was this beautiful coral, and I got 3 of these. I must really like this color. I do like this color. Okay, so that's it for the basic size, the 386 a yard, 6 ounce size of the Big Twist Value yarns. Then I got some of the big skeins, which I will show you here. I just need to empty my chair because this yarn is pushing me out of the way. Okay. So then I got some bigger skeins. I got this Caron 1 yard, Caron 1 pound in taupe. I wonder how the taupe here compares to the taupe of very, very similar. Slightly different feel. This is a little bit softer. So anyway, taupe in Caron 1 pound and taupe in Big Twist Value. Very similarly colored. I would say this one like has maybe a little bit more yellow tint to it. Yep. Okay. I think I already got one of these earlier. This is light gray. I may even have that in the, the littler skeins as well. I love the big skeins though. They're so much fun. I got another one of these. I got one of these in my earlier haul today. Sunflower. It's such a pretty yellow. And this is Caron 1 pound again. Another Caron 1 pound in a lovely lilac color. Then I got one of these earlier today too. I love this color. Watermelon. Another big skein of that. Then another brown. This one is Big Twist in toffee. So I think I have this in the smaller skeins too, maybe? Maybe not. Anyway, I got toffee. Then I got 2 Lion Brand Pound of Love in no color. Oh, antique white. There we go. 2 of those in antique white. Then one last little bit of yarn here and we'll be done. This yarn I have seen sitting on the shelves. Nobody buying them. 25% off, 30% off, 40%. Nobody's buying them. They're just sitting there. Kind of like the Juicy Couture in my store too. Nobody was buying them. I don't know why. But this yarn is the Eddie Bauer yarn. And it's a size 7. And this, I don't know. It just didn't seem to sell. I don't understand why. I mean, I didn't even buy any myself. But I don't know. It was sitting there on the shelves up until the end. And I finally decided, okay, I'm going to get some because let's see how much it is per skein. I think these were normally $9.99 for like 24 yards, 0.7 ounces. And let's see if I can find it on here. Here we go. Normally $9.99. I got it for 40 cents each. All the big pound, all of these size, 48 cents. But for some reason, the taupe and the sunflower were $5.28 and $4.80. I don't know why they rang up like that. That's just weird. So yeah, 40 cents for this. So I finally decided to buy some. And I bought out, I left the ones there that had only like 1 or 2 or 3 of the same color. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this kind of grayish brown color. They call it stone. I thought that would make a nice lap size blanket, and it's a nice neutral color. Then I bought out all of this color because this I thought would make a really pretty blanket. This is the color Scarlet, and I have 2, 4. It's really bright on screen. It's not that bright, trust me. So 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. So I think that'll make, you know, maybe I'll do finger knitting with these and make a nice little, oh, I don't know, what, bed top size blanket, or a large, like, snuggly blanket. So I don't know if anybody's going to take up the Eddie Bauer or the Juicy Couture yards. Does anybody know? Because there's an Eddie Bauer DK weight wool blend yarn that I bought on Joann's online. And I like that yarn. There was a lot of pretty colors to that. And if nobody's going to take up the Eddie Bauer yarn because they were exclusive to Joann's. Like this yarn I wasn't too excited about, but I do like that DK wool weight stuff. So it'd be nice if somebody could take those up too. But anyway, this concludes my last shopping trip to Joann. The end of an era. So how much did I spend on this trip? With taxes, this was my total. $31 for all of this. That's crazy. Okay. So I think I might have some fun counting up all the skeins of yarn that I bought. I need to somehow organize this in this room. Fortunately, I did just buy some totes from Walmart. They were on a rack for, it said clearance, $2. And so I'm like, $2 for totes. So I grabbed them and took them up. There was like 5 or so different colors just stacked up on this, you know, these pallets in the middle of the aisle. It said $2. So I was all like, ooh, I'm going to grab some. So I grabbed 5 of this beautiful coral orangey color and then 6 in a silver color. So I took them up to ring them up, and they ring up at $6.98. So I called the guy over and I said, these were on a pallet that said $2 clearance, and it's ringing up this. And so he was like trying to ask where they were located. So I told him where they go. Of course, he couldn't leave because he's the one that's in charge of all of the, you know, checkout registers. And so he was kind of wandering back and forth to me, trying to figure out, you know, how to price check these. And I don't know why he didn't just call somebody to do it, but because he couldn't leave. But anyway, he just kind of went back and forth a couple times, and finally just came back and he says, okay, I'm gonna just discount it for you. And so he took them down. He took them all down to $2 for me. And, you know, maybe they were supposed to be $6.98, but the little pallet saying clearance $2. That's what I was expecting. So it was nice of him to do that, because he could have just said, well, they are just $6.98, but I don't know. I got them for $2 each. My point is, I have some bins to put them in, but I don't want to put all my yarn in bins. They've been in bins. I want them out. So I have been buying some cubbies, and I have 2 sets. Yeah, 2 sets of cubbies set up, but they're all full. I did buy another set of cubbies, but right now I have no room to put them up. I need to clean out some space. Might mean that I need to get rid of stuff. Don't tell my husband he said that I said that. He'd be overjoyed. Anyway, yeah, I need to find a place to put all these. I need to organize them so that they're easy to find when I want to work on projects. But anyway, this is it. This is my final haul. I do have another video to make of another haul that I did earlier that I haven't done yet, but I was so excited about this that I wanted to do this one first because this one was super good and super exciting, and I wanted to do it while I was still fresh from the day, you know. I should say that when I went to go check these out, again, there was hardly a line. I didn't have to wait very long at all. So yeah, that was, anyway, it was an exciting day for me for shopping to get all of this here. I love bargain hunting. I love a good bargain. And this filled my soul today to be able to get these yarns for so cheap. And just, you know, when I make things to sell, the profit margin increases so greatly. And, you know, it's basically to the point of I don't even need to count, you know, the cost of materials, because it's 40 cents for all of that. Or 48, whatever it was. Just crazy. Yeah. Some of those big twist value was only 18 cents. Well, some of it... Did she not get all of my... Oh my. I don't think she counted all of my big twist values. Because I had them in the box and I just told her how many I had. I had like 27 skeins and I said, here, you know, it's this kind. I have 27 of them. I don't think she counted it. Wow. They were only 18 cents each, but she only scanned 3 of them. Huh. So I just got a bunch of skeins for not even 18 cents each. I got them for free. Although being charged down here for $4.80 and $5.28, I don't know, that kind of makes up for it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, I had a high basically from shopping such a good deal, from sharing it with you guys. It was so exciting. And I don't know if you guys have any exciting tales to tell of the deals that you've found. Are your stores closing tomorrow, the 22nd, or are they going to the end of May? What's happening with your local stores? Let me know below in the comments, because that'd be exciting to know, you know, if there's still at least some places still open till the end of May. But at that, I'm going to sign off, and this is it for now. I do have, like I said, another Joann yarn haul from before to do, and then of course I had told you previously about another yarn haul I made, or not a yarn haul really, it's just an unboxing or an unbagging from some yarn I'm going to use to make a new blanket design by Wool Thread Paint. So that's going to be coming soon too. I'm going to go edit these videos and get them up so you guys can share in the excitement. And we will see you next time. Bye.